Hi everyone, Kiki here, one of the co-founders of AdaptDaily, and today I wanted to talk a little bit about the difference between sleep gummies and our multi-directional sleep gummies, otherwise known as the Restore Adapt Daily blend of gummies. Now, the world is increasingly stressed. I believe it's 35% of Americans suffer with some sort of sleep ailment, some sleep issues. And obviously, sleep is super, super, super important. I talk about this all the time. It's really when our bodies, our brains detox, and so that we can feel refreshed and move on with the next day of our life. And so, if you're having sleep trouble, I totally, totally get you, but I kind of want to make an argument for staying away from kind of the typical sleep gummies. A lot of these have artificial compounds, artificial chemicals in them. Melatonin is one. And here at Adapt Daily, we're not really into, hijacking our systems. I'm not actually into biohacking. I just think that it's something that needs to be done, very precisely with a medical professional, and there's a lot of room for error. And that's why our Adapt Daily Restore gummies are made completely with adaptogenic herbs. And these are food grade herbs, which means you can take them daily. You can take them, for a consistent basis for over the long term, just like food. That's why they're called food grade. And while they're more gentle, they are arguably even more effective because how our sleep gummies work is really by helping your body to regulate its systems, to regulate its circadian rhythm, so its natural sleep and wake cycle, which means you're going to be able to get into a more restful sleep easier naturally, right? It's almost like coming from within rather than artificially hacking and putting melatonin in your system. Again, that's kind of dangerous territory, especially if it's done over the long term. Certainly a place for it, and if you're working with a medical professional, all power to you. But I did want to really highlight the difference with Adapt Daily gummies because a lot of our customers refer them as sleep gummies. They help them sleep. But I just want to explain that it's because it's happening in a more subtle, natural way from within. And that's also why our gummies are sleep gummies for some, but energy gummies for others. And that's really due to the superstar hero ingredient of ashwagandha. And there's 255 milligrams, which is a major medicinal dose in every dose of our Adapt Daily gummies. That's why they're Health Canada certified. That's why they're a real health supplement. It's not just some, trendy adaptogenic, item that you can just have on your shelf. But this is a therapeutic supplement and a therapeutic tool for really helping your body adapt to the way that it's meant to be naturally, the way that it was designed, right? Which is to have higher cortisol in the morning when you wake up, and then for it to slowly taper off throughout the day. And that's how you're going to get a beautiful, restful sleep naturally. It's not, being stressful all day and then popping a gummy and then knocking yourself out, which, in dire times, if you need to do that, as I said, it's totally your choice. But as I said, at Adapt Daily, we're really not about hijacking our systems or going against nature, but really working with the intelligence of plants. And our formula is therapeutically designed for just that. It is not just ashwagandha, it has other complementary herbs that really help it work synergistically, so that ultimately you can get a better sleep every night and then wake up with more energy in the morning. So I just wanted to explain that for those who rely on our gummies and call them sleep gummies. Yes, they do work like that, but I will also say that you do need to take them consistently. While we have some clients that claim, oh my goodness, I just took them once and I had the best sleep ever, realistically, you're going to want the herbs to build up sort of like a reserve in your system so that you can readapt to your natural circadian rhythms. And so we like to recommend at least 2 to 3 weeks before you really kind of notice the difference. while if you're more energetically sensitive, you can notice within a couple days. So yeah, there we have it, multi-directional sleep gummies, and they're multi-directional due to the way that adaptogenics work in our system. So, if you are feeling super low, super, slumpy, and you need that boost of energy, that's what adaptogens are going to go in and do. They're going to give you that boost. On the other side, if you're crazy wired, if you really need to calm down, take yourself back to balance, that's what they'll do. And while that's very complex and therefore not used so much in typical medicine, because they're hard to kind of to research and show the direct effects, because they come into our system and they work with our own intelligence, right? And so for some people that will take them, it'll calm them down. For other people, it'll give them that energy boost. So if you're ready to try a new way to really adapt to a better way of sleeping, if you find that you're tired and wired at night and you really just need something to calm you down, but you're a little cautious to use sleep medications or those typical sleep gummies on the market, I would really, really, really highly encourage you to try AdaptDaily gummies. Give it a couple weeks and let us know how you feel. We love hearing our customer success stories. Sleep is one of the juiciest things. So hearing how we help people sleep is probably the best part of my job. All right, see you guys until soon.